Cause look like you playing me. Yes, it's safe to be thinking that you could ever get over on me. I'm a rebel of this game, so ain't no rules if he finds me. Y'all a felon in this industry. Y'all misdemeanor, tell me smart, I'm new. into the stream. There we go. Now you can see me. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this started. I want to remind everyone that next icon is an acronym for no excuses. I can overcome negativity, and if you know me, you know that that's what I strive for. And I'm going to have to put this on a brief hold because I'm having some other issues. So just bear with me, and I will be right back. In the meantime, I'm going to let you. I'm going to take a little quick pause for the cause, and I'm going to play one of my songs as soon as I can find it. While I take this little pause to figure out what is going on with my system, because it is always something that's going on. So bear with me for one moment here. This is called Feel Blessed, and you can see the video on YouTube. So I'm going to take a pause for a minute and I will be right back. All right, we are back. And again, that was one of my songs. It's called Feel Blessed. And I think I got everything worked out now. So we're going to try this all over again. So again, I am your host, Next Icon. And for those that are unaware, the name stands for No Excuses, I Can Overcome Negativity. And we are going to get this thing started. So I want to give out some reminders, as always, to follow me on TikTok and check out my series called So It's On. It is a freestyle improv drama, and I'm having a little bit of fun with it. And I'm always looking for new people, new faces that want to be a part of it.
and come in and have fun. Hit me up on TikTok and let me know that you're down, and I will create a scene between us and some dialogue, and we will make it do what it does. The next thing is that I do have two singles that are out. One is a spoken word piece called No Hesitation, and the other one is called Stay, which was released on March 30th. And they are being distributed by DistroKid, which is a very, very good music distribution program, especially if you're an independent artist. So check them out, distrokid.com. I will have another single being released pretty soon. It is entitled What We Gonna Do. And I'm going back and forth with this promo picture of whether I want not I want to use it. There's a part of me that's being very extroverted about putting it out there, and there's a introverted part of me that's like, I don't know, but we've still going back and forth with our negotiation, our inner negotiations. I also want to remind everybody that Next Icon Radio is looking for artists so that we can get the radio station back up and running. I don't want it to just be Next Icon Music. I want it to be all encompassing everybody that is in the industry, regardless of what music genre that you are. You are a fit for Next Icon Radio. You can check out the Moshe trailer on YouTube. It is Mosheh. It is in production. There is a trailer out that you can check out to get you ready for the premiere once it's all set to go. As of today, the next episode for the Malcolm series has been released, which is entitled Confessing Malcolm, in which I play Detective Harrelson. It is out and also available on YouTube. You can check it out at youtube.com and just look up the Malcolm series. This episode is called Confessing Malcolm. So make sure that you check it out and support your independent actors and artists that are out here, because if you have time to celebrate the big boys in the industry, yo, the big boys wouldn't be the big boys if they wasn't little at some point in time. So you got to help us all out here. Keep in mind that you can catch the Icon Chronicles not just on StreamYard, not just on Facebook, and not just on YouTube, but you can also catch the Icon Chronicles if you cannot watch it live. You can go to Spotify or Anchor, and you can type in the Icon Chronicles, and you can listen to this podcast over the air. If you would like to call in and have a voice on the show, um, the number here is at the bottom of the screen. And for those of you in the Spotify world, the number is 470-251-9886. And call in. This today is going to be my series finale. I've overextended it by one. My goal is to do 12 episodes a season, and this is actually number 13. So we're going to turn this into it's an open forum and how to do it. And one of the reasons that I added how to do it on the end of this is because outside of this K Slay incident, and I think on another episode I briefly touched on the Will Smith Chris Rock incident. But there are some people that wonder why I don't discuss some of the things that are going on in the world. And one of the reasons that I don't is because everybody else is already doing it. And I don't need to be on the bandwagon with these folks. I don't need to keep reiterating what is already well known, because number one, by the time that I come on the air at 8 o'clock, y'all already know what's going on. I don't need to rehash it and reserve it. I mean, you know. And my goal here is to increase your mind, to expand your mind, to focus on what's important. Not to say that they aren't important, but in a way they aren't important, because what's most important is you, your ideas, your goals, your dreams that you need to be focused on to bring into fruition, which is where how to do it comes in. Okay. So that's why I do what I do. Sometimes the news and everything can be distracting, it can be disturbing, it can be negative, and that's draining on a person. It's draining on your mental status, it's draining on your life status. So we're going to do something. My goal is to do something different with the ICON Chronicles. Again, the name says it all. No excuses. I can overcome negativity. That is what the goal is to help others overcome the negativity that they may be facing, or that they think that they're facing, or that they think that they may face. And one of those things that those challenges that we have some difficulties in is stepping out on faith to do what it is that we say that we want to do. We want to go back to school. We want to get a new job. We want to start our own business. We want to be independent. We want to be our own boss. But some of us are scared to take that first step. Let me explain to y'all something. That first step is always going to be the hardest step, but it has to be taken. Because once you take that first step, you're going to automatically take that second step. And then you're going to automatically take that third step, because it's a process and it's progress. Just like when you were a baby and you took that first step. In order for you to learn your footing and to gain your leverage and your balance, you had to keep taking steps until you got it. This is no different. Now, a lot of you may sit here and you may say, well, I don't have the money to start my own business. I don't know the first thing to do to start my own business. Guess what? That's an excuse. It's an excuse, and it's a cop out. Stop. If you have a job, if you are employed, you have the money and the wherewithal to start your own business. It does not have to be a major move. You can make your moves in increments, small steps, baby steps. As long as you get started, do your research. Most places, most cities have a Secretary of State. Everybody has the federal government. Those are the first two places that you need to start. Your federal government. Contact the IRS and tell them that you need the form to apply for your employer identification number. That is your EIN number. That establishes, that's the first step to establishing your business. It does not cost you anything. It's free. All you have to do is fill out the paperwork. Fill out the paperwork, submit it. The IRS will respond. They will give you an employer identification number, and you're all set. Free of charge. There's nothing to it, to starting your own business. Stop getting in your own way of wanting to start your business. If you have a job and you're getting a paycheck, whether it's weekly, whether it's bi-weekly, whether it's monthly, if you're getting a check, you have the money to start your own business. Stop listening to these people that are telling you, oh my God, it's too expensive. You can't afford it. You might as well just stay on this job and do your 30 years here and retire. Stop listening to them people. First step, contact the IRS. Tell them that you need the form to apply for your employer identification number. It's called an EIN number. Step 2, contact your local Secretary of State or Department of Revenue and tell them that, and get to the website and register your business with the state. Some states it may be a charge. It may be a charge in every state. I know here in Georgia it's $50 a year. You can, if you can afford to spend money on weed, liquor, cigarettes, partying, men, women, whatever, trips, you can afford whatever it costs to register your business with your state. Third thing is you go down to, here in Atlanta, you have to go down to City Hall. It may be City Hall in your city, in your state. Go to City Hall, apply for a business license. Considering the fact that we're still considered in a pandemic, you may be able to do that online, but you don't know. Do your due diligence. Do your research. Stop making excuses and stop listening to everybody else. Fill your mind with excuses for why you can't, and surround yourself with people that tell you that you can. And not only will they tell you that you can, they will tell you how to do it, like I'm doing. Because we're supposed to share whatever information that we have to help somebody progress. We're supposed to share the information, not hoard it. The next thing that you want to do is you want to go to the Dun and Bradstreet website. That's DUNN, I believe. You can type it in and it'll probably autofill it for you. Dun and Bradstreet, and apply for your DUNS number, your DUNS number. All of this stuff helps. None of this costs anything. So far, the only thing that you may have to spend money on is registering your business with your state. Everything else is free. Your DUNS number is free. Your EIN number is free, and it's yours for life. Now, with your state, you may have, it's called a save affidavit in an e-core form that you may have to fill out if you're going to have employees, if you plan to have employees. Again, this is free. These are documents that are free. All you have to do is fill them out and submit them. And your business is legitimate. Your business is registered. Your business is legal. It is not that difficult. The next thing that you want to do, and I continuously research this stuff because I'm still in the process. There's still things that I'm learning. The next thing that you want to do is you want to start to establish your business credit. And this is totally different. Your business credit is different from your personal credit. Do not get them confused. This is strictly for your business. And what you want to do with that is you want to have a business account, a business bank account. Most banks require you to have at least $500 in that account to keep it open. If it goes under that $500, then there is a maintenance fee. But you have to establish yourself a business account at a bank. Again, outside of that, again, $500. So far, we had with registering with the state, maybe $50. Opening a business account, $500. You have $550. Everything else so far has been free. But again, use your paycheck to fund your business. You don't have to do it all at once. Save a little bit here, save a little bit there until you get to the $500. Save a little bit till you get to the $50. Work it out. If you're serious about wanting to start your own business, there's things that you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice going out to eat all the time. You're going to have to sacrifice hanging out with your friends. You're going to have to sacrifice a little bit of weed. You're going to have to sacrifice a little bit of alcohol. You're going to have to sacrifice a little bit of fun to start your business. Next thing that you want to do is once you start that business account, is you want to start to establish your business credit. And again, this is separate from your personal credit. This is separate. Some of the ways to establish your business credit is to deal with companies that will report your purchases and your payments to the credit bureaus under your business, not under your personal name, not under your government name, under your business. There is a category called Net 30. This is a business account to which the credit bureaus pay attention to these companies that are a part of that. And I'm going to give you a list of some companies that are part of that Net 30 business credit building. Some of them do have a cost. Some of them do not. I do not remember if there are monthly costs or if there are one-time fees, because I didn't write it down like I should have. But if you look up Net 30, it'll give you quite a few selections to go through to find out what companies are considered Net 30. And this is the program that you want to be on to establish your business credit. Now, if you're listening, get a pen and paper, because I'm going to give you a list of some businesses to research to get your business established. I'm going to say this again. Stop making excuses for why you're not going into business for yourself if this is what you want to do. If you want to be your own boss, if you want to set your own hours, if you want to be the shot caller, boss, big boss, top gun, you're going to have to invest in you. You're going to have to invest in your business. You're going to have to set aside time and money, even if it's $20 a paycheck until you get, again, we're at right now, I'd say $550. If it takes you 6 months to get to that $550, let it take you 6 months. It gives you more time to get yourself prepared for what it is that you're about to go into next. You don't have to rush into this. You have time. But we keep having this habit that we'll come up with an idea that we want to do to start our own business, and then we'll talk ourselves out of it, or we'll let somebody talk us out of it. And that has to end. That has to stop. To be financially independent, you're going to have to take some risks. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to make some cuts. You're going to have to do some rearranging if this is what you want to do. How do you think that all of these other businesses got started? None of these, there's quite a few of these businesses that did not have the startup capital in order to get their business started. They had to work at it. They had to make partnerships. They had to make deals with people. They had to save. They had to scrimp. They had to scratch. They had to put together money to get started for people to take them serious. This is where you are, but this is not where you have to stop. Again, contact the federal government, the IRS. Apply for your federal employer identification number, your EIN number. Register your business with your state. Get your Dun and Bradstreet number. Create a bank account for your business. Do not have that attached to your other accounts. Do not have that attached to your name. Give it your business name. My business is Kuntar Music LLC. Now, your business can be either a sole proprietorship or it can be a limited liability corporation, which is the definition of an LLC. Mine is an LLC. It was a sole proprietorship, but as time went on, I upgraded to an LLC. You can do this at any time that's necessary. You just have to update the information with your Secretary of State and with the federal government. It used to be Kuntar Music Media. I dropped the media part and I replaced the media with LLC, and it's registered. The other thing that you want to do now, again, this is everybody has their own personal sense of direction for where they want to go. Me, myself, I try and stay away from loans because loans are just that. They're loans that you have to pay back. And if you don't generate the income to pay that loan back, then you are stuck. So I stay away from loans. But once your business is registered, you can check with the Small Business Association, the SBA. You can check with the SBA, and there are grants that you can apply for, especially number one, if you're a woman, if you're a woman business owner, if you're a minority business owner, or a combination of the two, there are grants that you can apply for through the Small Business Association. But you have to, again, I'm just designing the path for you. I'm just laying the groundwork for the path that you're going to have to follow, but you're going to have to walk on the path. I've already walked it. So you're going to have to walk it next. But if you want to be in business for yourself, if you have an idea that you think will generate money for you and for your family to progress and to raise up, follow that idea. Don't just leave it as an idea, make it a goal. that you want to be in business for yourself. And these are the steps that you have to follow to do so. I'm going to say it again. Step 1, contact the IRS and apply for and tell them that you need the form to apply for your federal employer identification number. You fill out the form, you send it back. They will give you a federal employer ID number that is yours for life. Come up with a name for your company, for your business. Come up with a name for it and register that with your state. And then in Georgia, you register your business with the Secretary of State. It is $50 a year. A year, not a month. It's $50 a year. And if you break that down, if you break that $50 down into 12 months, it's only like $5 a month, 4 to 5, just under $5 a month. You have to do the math to figure out how to fit this into your budget to start your business. Because even with the business, a business has a budget. You have a budget for your home. You have a budget for food. It's time to start working all of that stuff to start your own business. Federal EIN number. Get your federal EIN number, get your sales and occupation license from the Secretary of State or wherever it is that you go in your city or state to get that information. Apply for your Dun and Bradstreet number. Establish a business bank account. Once you do all of that, you can apply for a business credit card. Before you get that business credit card, again, I'm going to give you a list. It's called, if you go online and you look up Net 30, it's going to tell you all of the businesses that are in that particular program. And what it is that whenever you make a business purchase and you pay your bill on time, they report this to the credit bureaus and it raises your business credit score. Now, again, I stay away from loans because loans you have to pay back. But once you do all of that, you can apply for grants. And if you're listening to me, write this down. The Small Business Administration has grants for minority-owned businesses, for female-owned businesses. You just have to apply to them before their deadlines. I'm going to give you another link to go to. It's called investatlanta.org. I think it's investatlanta.org, investatlanta.com. They also have information for how to apply for grants and what grants are available for your business. And some of these will help your business get off of the ground. The Small Business Administration will help you put together a business plan for your business if this is what you want to do. Because number one, if you're going to go for loans and grants, you're going to have some type of business plan. These agencies that I'm giving you, Invest Atlanta, the Small Business Administration, they will help you put together a business plan to get your business started. But you have to do the groundwork to get everything set up in order for it to be what it's going to be. Now, this Net 30, have your pen and paper ready. I'm going to go down this list and I'm going to give you the company names. And there's some that I have dollar amounts next to them, but I cannot remember if they are monthly or if they're a one-time fee. You can look them up and they will give you that information. If you type Net 30 in your search window on your computer or on your phone, you can get the exact same information that I have. One of the businesses, the first business that I have written down, is called Creative Analytics. And there's a $79 charge to be affiliated with them. Again, that's Creative Analytics. The second one is the Business T-Shirt Club. They have a $69 charge to be affiliated with them. The Business T-Shirt Club. $69. The next one is called Uline. There is no fee to be affiliated with them, but they will send. What they will do is they have a catalog of merchandise that they will send to you, and you can order things. You can order mops, hats, t-shirts, whatever it is, boxes, envelopes, you name it. They got it in that catalog, and you can order from them. There is zero to be affiliated with them. The next one is called Summer, and that's S as in Sam, U, M as in Mary, M as in Mary, A, Summer Office Supplies. There's a $75 charge to be affiliated with them. There's a company called Quill, Quill. There is zero, there is no money that you have to pay to be affiliated with them. And these are all to help build your business credit. There's a company called Granger. There is a company called Ohana Office Products. There is a company called NAMI Not, N as in Nancy, A M as in Mary, YNOT. And there's no fee to be affiliated with them. There is Office Garner. There's a $69 charge to be affiliated with them. There is a company called NAV, NAV, Nancy, AV as in Victor. There is no charge to be affiliated with them. There's a company called HD Supply. There's no fee to be affiliated with them. There's Crown Office Supplies. There's a $99 fee to be affiliated with them. You also have Costco, Home Depot, Office Max, Staples, and Target. These are all designed to help you build your business credit. When you get your business credit card and you make purchases on that card and you pay your credit card bill on time, these companies are instrumental in helping you build your business credit. The other thing that you can use is called they're called fuel cards. They're gas cards. They also help build up your business credit. Um, there's a company called Shirtsy. This I think it's the last one that I have on my list. Shirtsy, and there's $99 to be affiliated with them. But you have to be serious about your business because once you're in business for yourself, it is a whole new responsibility. It's a whole different time management system, and you have to be ready for that. Now, don't think that you're going to make $1 million in your first year. It's very some companies do, some don't, some companies don't. Some companies it may take some time for them to make a return on their monetary investment, but you have to be diligent. You have to be patient. You have to put in the blood, the sweat, and the tears to get the awards and the accolades and the merits that go along with it. Again, I'm going to say this. Let Stop letting your idea just be an idea. Stop leaving your dream as just a dream. Make your idea into a dream, make your dream into a goal. Bring your goal to life. Use the money that you have working, even if it's a little bit at a time. I mean, come on now. How many times do we make arrangements to pay certain bills that we got to call? Look, I ain't got all the money. Can I make an arrangement? The same thing with starting your business. You're gonna have to make some personal arrangements to come up with the money to start your business. But it is not as expensive as people make it out to be. Stop listening to those people because most of those people that are telling you that it's difficult don't want you to start a business. They don't want you to be in business for yourself. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you move above them. They don't want to see you move past them. So they will automatically put salt in your game to keep you from progressing to where you should be and where you feel that you should be. Stop listening to those people. Stop listening to that inner voice that keeps telling you that you're wasting your time and that it's crazy and why are you doing this? This is what you want to do. Everybody's going to have doubts, but it's up to you to conquer that self-doubt within yourself because the success is already in you. The greatness is already in you. You just have to be the one to bring it out. We can't bring it out of you. We can tell you that it's there. We can yell at you that it's there. But you are the person that's responsible for bringing that success and that power to be great out of you. It's there. Now, some people may get pissed off for me saying this, but sometimes your friends, your family, your coworkers, your boss, even your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, or whatever, are your worst enemy when it comes to you following your own goals. Sometimes your biggest cheerleader is going to be yourself. Sometimes your biggest supporter is going to be yourself. And you're going to have to be okay with that. Because what's going to happen is when that business does get started, when that business does come to life, when that business does start making money, when that business does start getting that attention and people start talking about it and coming to it and spending money on it and investing in it, all of those same people that were talking down on you, your friends, your family, your coworkers, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, all of them people gonna have a whole different tune. They gonna go from saying that you were crazy and out of your mind to like, I always knew that you had it in you. I always knew you could do it. I just told you that you couldn't to push you. Man, forget all of that. Start your business. Go back to school. Whatever goal that you have that's going to make you grow and make you a better person than what you are, go for it. This is my way of giving back. How to do it, how to start your own business. If you have any questions about that, reach out to me. We could talk on. We could chat in the message thing on the phone. We could talk on the phone. We can do a video chat on Instagram or not Instagram, but Facebook or whatever. The information is out there for you to be successful. And I know how frustrating it is when people won't share that information with you because they, again, these same people that don't want to share the information, they don't want to see you go past them. So they're going to make it difficult. They're going to tell you that it's hard. They're going to give you all of the war stories and all the trials and all the tribulations to try to discourage you from being the success that you know that you want to be and that you know that you can be. You have to sidestep all of that. You have to block all of that out. It's like how those mothers have the mother hearing when the kids is saying, mom, 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 mom. And you sit here looking at her and you hear these kids saying it and it's getting on your nerves. And the mama's just sitting there like she don't hear it. That's how you're gonna have to do some of these people. Because your goal is to be a success. Your goal is to be great. Les Brown has a saying that you don't have to be great to get started. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. I'm gonna say it again. Les Brown has a saying that says you don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started to be great. And everybody is not going to be happy about your success. Everybody is not going to be happy about you going after your goal. Everybody is not going to be happy about you turning your idea into a dream and then to a goal. There's going to be people out here that are going to do everything that they can to stop you and to block you and to sideswipe you and to distract you. I'm here to tell you that you have the money. If you have a job, you have the money to start your own business. It may take you a minute to do it. It may not take you a minute to do it, but use your job to fund your business. Even if you have to take small baby steps to do it, but it's still going to get done. This is what you have to do. You go again. I'm going to say this. I said it at the beginning of all of this. You might have to quit partying for a little while. You might have to give up your weed for a little while. You might have to give up your alcohol for a little while. You might have to quit hanging out with your friends for a little while. But which is more important, doing all of that or starting your own business? The choice is actually up to you. But I'm here with the information to tell you what to do. And I'm going to start again from the top for anybody that missed it. The first thing that you want to do is you want to contact the IRS and ask for the form to apply for your federal EIN number. It's called your Federal Employer Identification Number. Again, once you get that number is yours for life. The next thing that you want to do is you want to register your business with the state, with your Secretary of State or whoever it is that you go to in your city to register your business. The one thing that I did leave out the second or third time that I said this is you have to go to City Hall. Well, again, here in Atlanta, you have to go to City Hall. Again, with the pandemic, we may be able to do all of this online at this point, but you have to go to the City Hall here in Atlanta to get your business license. Then you go online and you go to Dun and Bradstreet and you get it's called a DNB number, your Dun and Bradstreet number. After you get all of that, after you get them 4 things done, you go to the bank. You can go to the bank that you use to bank with, or you can go to another bank entirely and open up a whole different account, but open up a business account under the name of your business, not your name, the name of your business. Once you do that, you can start to apply for a business credit card and only use that card for your business. Don't be going out here buying baby clothes and buying your woman clothes and buying your man clothes and all of that. No, that's strictly for your business. Whatever purchases that you make for your business, on that card, you pay that card on time, because every time that you make an on-time payment, just like with your personal credit, every on-time payment boosts your credit score up. And the whole point of this is to build your business credit score. Now, again, I stay away from loans. That's my personal choice. I stay away from loans. If that's what you feel that you want to do and that you have to do, that is your prerogative. But understand that loans have to be paid back, and loans are also attached with interest. So make sure that you understand that aspect of dealing with loans. They have to be paid back, and they're always paid back with interest. But there are grants. There are federal grants. There are state grants. There are city grants that will help fund your business. But you have to do the research to find them. In Atlanta, you can go to Invest Atlanta for information. You can go to the SBA, the Small Business Administration, for information. They have grants for minority businesses, for women-owned businesses. There are avenues out here that people are not telling you about because they don't want you to succeed. Do y'all hear me out here? You have to do your due diligence. Now, again, I'm going to go down the list here of the names of the businesses that I went through earlier. If you missed any of them, again, if you have any doubts, if you did not get any of them or you did not hear any of this, you can type in the search window on your phone or on your computer, net 30 businesses to build credit. And these are companies that report your purchases and not your purchases. Let me take that back. They don't report your purchases, but they report your on-time payments to the credit bureau on behalf of your business. And every on-time payment that you make, just like with your personal credit, it increases your score for your business, which is what you want. Now, again, the businesses that I gave you earlier, it was Creative Analytics, which has a $79 charge with them. Business T-shirt Club has a $69 charge to be affiliated with them. Uline and that's the letter U. Uline has no cost. Summer Office Supplies has a $75 cost. Quill has no cost. Granger, it did not say. It did not say anything about Ohana Office products either. There's NAMI not, zero. Office Garner, a $69 fee. NAV, N as in Nancy, AV. There's Crown Office Supplies that has a $99 charge to be affiliated with them. There's Costco, Home Depot, Office Max, Staples, Target. There are fuel cards that you can apply for under the name of your business so that every time that you buy gas, that payment that you make to pay off that fuel card goes on your business credit. There's HD Supply and there's Shirtsy, which is a $99 fee to be affiliated with them. Now, if you're listening to me and you hear what I'm saying to you, from my end of this point, you have no excuse to not start your business. You have no excuse to saying that you don't have the money to start your business because I've just given you the plan for how to do it. Again, even if you take 5 to 10 to 15 to $20 out of every paycheck until you come up with the money to do what it is that you need to do, that's what you have to do. Again, in Atlanta, to register with the state is $50 a year. To establish your business bank account, and again, this is at the bank that I bank with. It may be different per bank, but my bank has a requirement that there has to be at least a minimum of $500 in my business account to keep it open. If it goes under the $500, then they charge me a monthly maintenance fee. This is what you want to avoid. So whatever the minimum amount that you can have in that business account, keep a minimum amount of there. And matter of fact, what you can do is once you establish your business account, well, every time that you get paid, transfer some of that money from your work, from your job into your business account. Again, that $5 to $20, transfer that into your business account. That's building up money in there. It gives you more money to work with for your business. There's always a way for something to be done. Not everybody is going to tell you because not everybody wants you to make it. But I'm telling you. Why? Because the door that I open for somebody else opens another door for me. Because I'm helping somebody else, somebody's going to help me. Everybody always speaks about karma in the negative sense. Karma is not always negative. It depends on what you put out there. If you put good stuff out there, you're going to get good stuff back. If you put chaotic and dramatic and disrespectful stuff out there, then that's what you're going to get back karma-wise. To hoard information, that's disrespectful. Because the information is out here to be shared. But at the same time, a lot of y'all don't have any excuse to not look it up for yourself because you walk around here with your face in your phone all day long. You on Facebook, you on Snapchat, you on TikTok, you on Instagram, you on WhatsApp, you on all of this social media that's not making you money. Use your phones and use social media for what it should be used for. Use social media to make business contacts. Matter of fact, here's another thing that you do. A lot of people have multiple pages on this social media. Use one of those multiple pages for your business. And that's the only thing that you have on there. Business contacts, other business owners, other entrepreneurs. contacts to help you get further with your business. Don't let if they don't have nothing to do with business, don't have them on your page. Don't give them access to that page. Anybody that's on that page that you're going to use for your business, it's not about business, cut them off. Delete them. Forward them to your public page, to your personal page, not your business page. I have 2 pages on Facebook. I have one for music. I have one for acting and business. And if you don't have anything to do with either one, you are not on my page. Use your stuff for what you need to use it for. All of this research that I'm giving you, all of this, like I'm right now, I'm giving y'all homework. I'm giving you homework so that I'm giving you the rough sketch of the path that you need to follow to be financially free. I'm giving you the blueprint, but you have to fill it out. You have to do your research. You have to color it in to make it work for you. I've just given you the basic blueprint to get you started. What are you going to do with the information that I gave you? See, I've upheld my responsibility. I've put the information out there. That's the only thing that I can do. There's a saying that you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Well, I've led you to the water. How much of it are you going to drink? The time is now to start thinking about your future. And if you have kids, the time is now to think about your kids' future. What are you going to leave behind for them? What is going to be your legacy for them when you are gone? The time is now to start your business. It may sound like the craziest idea in the world, but guess what? All of these ideas, all of these stores that's out here, Home Depot was a crazy idea to somebody. Walmart was a crazy idea to somebody. Kroger's was a crazy idea to somebody. Publix was a crazy idea to somebody. McDonald's was a crazy idea. Burger King was a crazy idea. Applebee's was a crazy idea. Olive Garden was a crazy idea. Juicy Crab was a crazy idea. But look at where they are. You think that nobody told them that they were crazy for wanting to try and start a business? But they did it anyway. And look at where they are now. So your idea for your business can't be all that crazy. It's just crazy to those that don't understand it and that don't see your vision. But understand, everybody is not supposed to see your vision because the vision that you see was given to you to do something with. It wasn't given to the rest of us. That's why we don't understand it. That's why we don't see it. That's why it doesn't make any sense to us. That's why it's crazy to us because we can't see it. It wasn't meant for us to see until you build it. When you bring it to life, then we can like, oh, that's what you were talking about. Now we see. But you have to bring it to life. You have to put it together. You have to breathe the air of life into it to make it work. That's on you. Now, I've given you the blueprint. I've given you the basic sketch of the path. Start building your path to your own financial freedom. Again, if you have any questions, you can hit me up anytime and I will answer your question. And if I don't have an answer to your question, trust and believe I will find somebody that can answer your question for you. This is what we're here to do. Each one teach one. So this is my season premiere, my season. I forgot what I called it now. Season finale for today. My season finale for today is telling you how to get your business off the ground and started. No more excuses. No more talking about it. The time for talking is done. It's time to get up, get the wind behind your back, and show and prove. And if anybody tells you that you can't do it, just politely smile at them and say, God bless you, and continue on your journey. Because when it comes to life, they're going to have a whole different tune. Trust and believe. I mean, this is my time. This is my series finale for the ICON Chronicles for season 2. I'm going to get, what is the date today? This is the 18th. I will be back. I'm going to take a couple weeks off like I did before to revamp everything and figure out what I'm going to do for the, well, I kind of know what I'm going to do for the 3rd season. So anybody that is paying attention, all of my friends out there and associates and business owners and entrepreneurs, be expected to get some invitations, because that's what's going to be. That's what's going to be for the 3rd season. Is I've tried asking nicely for people to come on and to call in. I'm not going to ask y'all no more. I'm just going to send you an invitation. And if you show, you show. If you don't, somebody else will. But that's what the 3rd season is going to be about. It's going to be about shining the light on everybody out here that's doing something, because if don't nobody know you, then you do not exist. This is your man, Next Icon. No excuses. I can overcome negativity. This is the season finale of the ICON Chronicles. 2 seasons done, y'all. 24 shows. Yo, third time was definitely the charm for this. I will see y'all in about 2 weeks with season 3, and we gonna make it live. This is your man, Next Icon. Again, rest in peace to my man DJ K Slay, who has passed due to the coronavirus. Man, we losing a lot of people out here, y'all. Hold your loved ones close, because we all know, and we really starting to realize that tomorrow is definitely not promised. So God willing, I will see y'all for the 3rd season. But in the meantime, yo, I'm going to say this for the last time for the show tonight. You do not have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started to be great. And that is the words of my man, Les Brown. Y'all have a great evening. Have a great week, a successful week. Make sure you put some money off to the side to get your business off the ground. Quit listening to these people telling you that it can't be done. Because as long as you can believe in it, it can be, and it will be. Y'all have a great one. This is your man, Next Icon, and I am out of here. Peace. I think. Y'all know I'm a little bit still slow at this thing, so. But y'all know the deal. Y'all have a great week, and I will see y'all in 2 of them. Peace.
These niggas wanna play with me, thinking they playing